All physical tensions you have to drop. You have to look for them to see where they might be, even in the face, even around the eyes, even around the nose. Wherever it is, you have to release it, because that's nothing other than evidence of this little guy. That's integrity, see? That's what you're going to do. Because to the degree that there is nothing here, to that degree there's no tension anywhere. Because tension is a function of those masks and images. Therefore, you are then going to have to say, look here. I'm here to explore the mind. I want to know the mind. It's my mind. I want to know all about it. Before I drop dead, I want to know what it is. I want to know what makes it up. I want to know how to use it. I want to know everything going on in it. I want to maximize my seeing, my understanding. Have that kind of a goal, you won't have any trouble. Accept difficulties that are important for you to resolve. Because each of these things that block you are nothing other than challenges. They're not negative. They're not bad vibes. They're challenges that the mind gives you that are appropriate to every single level of your struggle. Therefore, no judgment against yourself while sitting. Positive or negative. Every time you think you're something, you're down. Every time you think you're this, you're down. Every time you criticize yourself, unfair. No judgments. Why? You're going to have enough integrity just to try to be your best. And in being yourself, you will then see all the things that come up that keep us in one way or the other from being the best. Why? Because it's appropriate to our level of development that this could show itself for us to work on. Therefore, this is a just universe. See, this is just. It's just that we have the problems when they come up. It's appropriate to our particular stage. To get out of them means we have to go within ourselves with greater integrity and fairness. That's all part of integrity. Have to be just with yourself. This willingness to do that then settles you. It settles you. Put it the other way around. It doesn't settle you. You're doing fine. It drops away the tie, the adherence to these images. And why are they so difficult? Because we think they're true. No image of the self, no matter how lofty, is true. No negative image could possibly be true. Because in the highest states of mind, where presumably then at the highest states of mind you're seeing through the soul itself, it has no qualities. No qualities. Clear, clear, open, expansive. But even in that state, if you can't ask what is it that is experiencing at this very moment, you may not be going clear enough, deep enough. You see, the one thing that can keep you going through this is the appreciation of the question. See, a question is being on a quest. This is a quest. You're on a quest. The highest quest is, okay, what is it that is experiencing right now? You see, is it one of these things in here? What is it that's the source of all of this? What is it that's experiencing? What is this thing that I am? So even if you're in a beautiful, clear, open, expansive, infinitely clear state, if you can't ask the question, hey, right now at this very moment, what's so darn clear? You have to go further. Thank goodness. So, I'm sure you have a bunch of questions. Why don't I open up for a few questions?
Tonight I was growing up here, suddenly a thought as I was driving up came into my mind. And the question was, I haven't had a car accident for a long time. I'm due for a car accident. Of course, this immediately brought lots of judgment.
Right. I haven't had one for a long time. I'm due for one. Hear it?
Right. And then the next thing is, wow, this is not a good thought to have. Let's get rid of it before it's actually...
That's right. It could also be a wake-up call.
Well, my final solution was, I better drive carefully.
See? You paid attention. You used integrity. Hey, I'm going to listen to that voice. See, the more you listen to these voices and treat them with their due respect, then you gain respect for yourself. No matter what kind of a thought it is, no matter how horrendous it might look. Hey, it's coming out of you for a reason. Find out what's significant about the fact that it's emerging now. That's what you want to see. It's a fragment. Find the whole of which it's a part. Yes. I'm sure you have a question.
I remember a visit our relative. We said some meditating monks were so spiritually advanced into their meditation that at night they were seen to radiate with light.
Yes, on Mount Athos, right.
And Saibaba was the name of one of them. Mm-hmm. Now, how does that fit into this?
First of all, that story comes out of those two separate stories. One comes out of Marciad Iliad, who wrote many works on yoga. And one of the examples he gives is this story that they were witnesses, apparently reliable witnesses, that when monks were meditating in their monastery at night, when no lights, no modern lighting was available, some of their cells shone with brilliance from their own luminosity. Saibaba, in one of his works, was said to have taken a small group of people up on a hill, and he himself, in their midst, experienced that kind of light. That's called the Transfiguration experience. Now, what is it you want to explore about that? Of course, Jesus Christ, in the three Gospels is said to have had a transfiguration experience on top of the mountain, where Peter was along with him, remember? And out of that light came Moses and Elijah, and they had a talk. And I assure you, that must have been some dialogue. Right? And as they're coming down, Peter said, hey, do you want me to build a couple of tabernacles for you? 3, one for each? Okay, what's the point you want to make out of it? Yes, there are recorded experiences like this. Yes.
First thing I want to know about is that the way I understand the Jesus stories are mythological. And I don't know if the other stories are said to be in reality what happened, like someone transcended and you could see light and not believe it, but...
Yeah, you don't see light, do you?
I guess the question revolves around light itself.
Right. One doesn't see light. One sees colors. You don't see light. Light doesn't have any color. Right? If you could see light, then what's between my eye and this would have a color. If I could see light, I would be able to see something colored, wouldn't